An ambulance officials attended the scene here with that yellow tent. There's a car underneath that tent, and there were two men in their 20s who were found at the scene. So the ambulance had been called here, presumably by a member of the public who had heard something. And when the ambulance officials arrived, they found two men who were seriously wounded, and they called the police, and the police turned up at about 1 o'clock this morning. I'm just going to step out of the way so you can get a clearer view of the incident there. You can see the forensics officers carrying out a search of the immediate area. So the two men were pronounced dead at the scene at about 1 o'clock this morning. Their identities haven't been released by the police. A post-mortem examination is taking place at a local mortuary, and we're expecting the results from that a little later this afternoon. Police are saying it could take a little longer than expected because there are two victims here, but certainly there is a large police presence here in East London. Speaking to neighbours and other people who live in this area, 1 o'clock isn't especially late for a weekend, but nobody seems to have heard or seen anything. But somebody must have alerted the ambulance to attend the scene, and the ambulance in turn calling police officers, who then found these two victims here. So we'll know a little later on this afternoon, when that post-mortem examination has been concluded, the cause of death, and we might even have details of the victims' identities.